These are events that the whole nation looks at. What they define as beauty is what is inculcated in the minds of people at the grassroots level to perceive as what beauty looks like. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be touching a highly sensitive but a very important topic, that is colorism and the obsession that Indians seem to have with fair skin. And I'm also going to be addressing a very important question, that is, are Indian beauty pageants obsessed with fair skin, and are they contributing to perpetuating this singular notion of beauty that fair is beautiful? Now, colorism has been prevalent in the Indian society for ages now, and I'm sure most of us have faced discrimination on some level or the other, on various degrees depending on our skin color. And yes, that includes me too. Now, in South India, I am considered fair, but back in North India, where the color bias is a lot more prominent, I'm considered wheatish and not fair. And so because of that, I've received unsolicited advice from relatives and neighbors throughout my childhood as to how to lighten the skin on my arms and hands because it was darker than my face. Still is. I mean, that just sounds unbelievable, right? But this issue of colorism has come to light even more recently with the Black Lives Movement going on in the United States, and then Fair and Lovely rebranding their product to Glow and Lovely. But this isn't the first time that people are talking about colorism in India. Back in 2018 and even last year, when we talk about beauty pageants in particular, Miss India actually came under fire and was dragged into a pretty heated social media debate over this collage of the 30 finalists that was actually printed in the paper. And a lot of people were accusing the Miss India pageant of selecting only fair-skinned girls and having this notion that only fair is beautiful. And so many people thought that this bias is going to affect the self-esteem of a lot of young girls out there who want to win pageants. And because India is such a diverse country, the collage did not go down very well with the online audience. But there are so many young girls out there who are pageant aspirants, so many people who follow pageants in general, and there are so many people out there basically who are under the impression that dark-skinned women are not welcome in beauty pageants. And this is exactly why I'm making this video today, to bust that myth, because that is so not true. Now, you guys may come at me with that collage controversy, but in my opinion, I think of it as an isolated incident and just as an editing or publishing mistake, because there were so many other pictures of the finalists that were put out throughout the pageant where their skin was not lightened. And I can assure you that neither Miss India nor any other pageant gives any preference to any contestant based on their skin color. I've participated in 2 national pageants myself. I know a lot of girls from other pageants. I follow pageants very closely, and we have so many winners, not just contestants, not just finalists, winners who don't fit into the fair-skinned ideal standard of beauty that is defined by the Indian society. Just to name a few of the winners, we have Priyanka Chopra, we have Priyanka Kumari, we have Nehal Chudasama, Anukriti Vyas, Shreya Rao, Suman Rao, Natasha Suri. I mean, the list is endless, and every single woman on this list and many more have made their mark in their respective chosen fields. And I think that's a very good sign that we have, and we are moving beyond skin color. I mean, it's so heartwarming to see that the standards of beauty are evolving, and instead of thinking that beauty pageants are the ones constraining the standards of beauty to a certain thing. These are events that the whole nation looks at. What they define as beauty is what is inculcated in the minds of people at the grassroots level to perceive as what beauty looks like. And while there is a long way to go still, we still have to reach a place where we totally eradicate the issue of colorism from the society. We still have to reach a place where marital advertisements don't use phrases like looking for a fair bride anymore. There's a long way to go, but I think instead of accusing beauty pageants or just assuming beauty pageants are not welcoming darker skinned women, I think it's the exact opposite. I think because of what changes we have seen in the pageants across the years, there has been so much evolution into broadening the perception of beauty and making it so much more exclusive. And not just beauty pageants, even we have dark-skinned beauties modeling for elite designers like Sabyasachi these days. We have dark-skinned beauties on the cover of Vogue. We have them working for Prada. We have them working for Marc Jacobs, Dior, Victoria's Secret. The representation is ever increasing, and it's a very, very good change to see. Now I'm going to talk about Priyanka Chopra here. She is my role model. She is the dream girl, everything I dream of becoming, and she has made our country so proud. And why I'm mentioning her name here right now is because she is not fair-skinned. Her features are also not what the Indian household lady would call the ideal beauty standard. But look at her, like just look at what she has achieved, and Miss India is where her journey had began. And I think these tiny things and changes is what is contributing to the evolution of the change in perception in beauty standards. Because when young girls sitting at home watch someone who looks similar to them on television, maybe she has the same skin color, maybe she has the same hair, maybe she has the same eyes, the same body type, anything, it just makes her feel like, oh, she looks like me. So earlier what used to happen, all we had on television was fair women with blonde hair, and so everybody wanted to become like that. But now we've become so much more inclusive, and I would attribute that evolution to beauty pageants and fashion shows and the media and the glamour industry. So instead of constraining it, these are the harbingers, the torchbearers of the evolution, actually, in my opinion. I mean, even on a global level, if we look at the 5 major crowns in the field of international pageantry this year, we have Miss Teen USA, we have Miss USA, Miss America, Miss World, and Miss Universe. One thing I don't think I have to tell you, the common thing between all of these major crowns right now is that all 5 crowns were won by black women. And that is a huge milestone in the field of pageantry, in the field of beauty in general. We are becoming so much more inclusive, and that should shatter the doubts of any girl that she has in her mind that I won't be able to win because I look like this, because stereotypes are being broken every single day. So to summarize, are Indian beauty pageants obsessed with fair skin? No, not anymore. And are they influencing the cultural shift that is happening in the perception of beauty? A big yes, and in a very good way, because they are changing how people define beauty all across the world. So girls, I want to tell you that no matter where you come from, no matter what cards you've been dealt with, no matter what you look like, your dreams are valid, your dreams are achievable, and you are capable of achieving those dreams no matter what anybody tells you. This is why I wanted to make this video, because sometimes with all the negativity that is going on around in the papers, on social media, you sometimes tend to forget that there is a positive side to all of this. And that is what I wanted to emphasize on today, that don't let yourself feel less worthy or less deserving based on superficial things like skin color, body shape, body type, anything. And one more thing, I know a lot of you are preparing for your pageants right now. Now if you make it, you win it, that is amazing. But if you don't let that result make you feel that you are not beautiful, because you are. That's not what beauty pageants are about. They are not there to decide who is beautiful and who is not. It's not a measure of your self-worth. It's not something that you enter to seek validation. And I've said this a lot of times before, and I'm gonna repeat that today in this video. You don't enter a beauty pageant to feel good about yourself. You participate and you learn to love and accept yourself regardless of the way others see you. Because what a pageant is going to do is it's going to introduce you to your own potential, and it's going to make you a better version of yourself every single day. And these learnings and this experience is going to be the most rewarding thing that you get from a pageant. Nothing else. The platform, the fame, the glamour, all of that is aside. Enter beauty pageants to just look at it as a journey of self-improvement above anything else. Because if you start looking at it as something that's going to validate that you are beautiful, or something that's going to be like a certification of some kind, please do not do that. Do not make beauty pageants your entire life. Do not make them be a measure of your self-worth. Nothing should be a measure of your self-worth, nothing materialistic. This is again something that I will be covering in my upcoming video on the journey to self-love, because I want to share all my learnings with you guys. Because while we all know what self-love is, theoretically we know how to do it, but there are so many obstacles to it, because we have attached our self-worth to things like how much money we make, how pretty I look. Now there's a difference between pretty and beautiful. This is taught to us at a very young age, that the word pretty is all about appearance and looks and the outside beauty. But when you say someone is beautiful, that is beyond your appearance, that is skin deep, that is who you are as a person, and it is so much more than just your skin color and everything else. That is a wrap for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answered a lot of the doubts that you may have had about beauty pageants or the glamour industry in general. I just wanted to debust the myth so that nobody thinks that they're not worthy or deserving enough. If you are liking my videos and if you think my content is helpful to you, please do give this a video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram so you get more updates as to what new content I'll be putting up on my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye bye.